Hi, Anita here. In this video, I want to explore the benefits and the hurdles of working with people that are different from us. I'm sure you will have examples of people you work really well with and people with whom it just doesn't flow. Am I right? This might happen even with other family members, the other people you work with, or the people you work for, colleagues. And leading any project with people who are different from us, that don't think like we do, it's really one of the hardest things. For me, as I am a more pragmatic, solution-focused person, working with people that prefer to thoroughly analyze the problem from every angle can be really frustrating. Sometimes I just feel we are wasting time. But life has showed me that my smart and obvious solutions don't always really work that well, because I don't consider all the variables in a problem. As our world is becoming more a global space, all of us can benefit if we learn to understand and capitalize on people of different backgrounds, generations, cultures, and points of view. Our realities are complex, and probably your target groups are diverse as well. One person alone is not able to imagine or understand how different people will react to a given project or activity. But a diverse team might be able to create a more complete picture of that. Besides, when looking into a situation, no individual sees every aspect of a problem or opportunity, since we all have our blind spots. John Wooden said, when everyone is thinking the same, no one is thinking. But how do we work with people who are different than us without pulling our hairs out? Here are a few principles for you. Intentionally build more relations with people different than you. Practice connecting with people that are not really wired the same way as you. Think of one person in your personal life, work, or in your community that you know is very different from you and that you tend to avoid. Go on, pause the video now and don't come back until you have that person in your head. I'll wait. I can't go anywhere anyway. You identified someone? Well, that person is your challenge and your teacher. Try to find common ground with that person. Talk to him or her, maybe in an informal setting, and get to know his hobbies and interests. Be curious and try to look for things you have in common. This will help you to practice to look for commonalities, and it will also help you lower the emotional resistance you might have to this person. That's your challenge. You might also learn that that person is not that crazy or stupid or wrong or mean as you made them out to be. You can only really understand someone and appreciate what others bring to the table when you know them. Don't assume that they are just being difficult. I know there is a full video just on assumptions, so I'm not going deeper here. But just remember that when things don't go well, people are simply being who they are. And they are probably as frustrated with you as you are with them. They are thinking and making decisions based on their personality, cultural background, and their previous experiences. In those moments, what you can do is ask questions like, what is really at stake for you here? Or what makes you believe that this will work or won't work? Do you have past experiences that are shaping your opinion now? What were your experiences around this? You see, be curious. That will help you to create more empathy, and it will invite others to be curious about your opinion too. Find common purpose. Sit down and together find the answer to the question, what do we want to achieve? Having a clear common purpose is a first step to create a sense of togetherness and team spirit. Focus on individual strengths. Find out what people are best at. Everyone has a unique set of strengths, different from yours. And when you know them, you can make the most of them and highlight how you can achieve more together when everyone contributes the best of themselves. When people feel unique, this also reduces the risk of unhealthy competition, for example. You can ask each person, what talents, skills, and knowledge can you bring to the table to reach our common goal? This will help others and yourself find their role in the team. Here's an example. You might be fast in fulfilling your tasks because you are not too worried if things are not really perfect, as long as they were made with no delays on the deadline. Your colleague might have a really good eye to details. He's a perfectionist and it takes more time. Sometimes he doesn't even meet the deadlines. Let's say an important press release needs to be sent tomorrow. Your team will need both of your skills. Maybe you can quickly make a first draft, which will make it easier for the team to meet around it and revise it quickly. And then your colleague can jump in and make the final revision and make sure it goes out perfect, without a single error. You see, you don't need to be good at everything. If you haven't tried it before, I also advise you to do a personality test. Even better, do it with your team and then compare your results. The Myers-Briggs Type Indicator MBTI test won't be 100% accurate, but will probably allow for a good conversation about your team differences and complementarities. You can find this test in this link, and you can pause the video and have a go right now. Most importantly, never stop communicating. Differences can be a great thing and should not be feared, but embraced. Pay special attention to how you communicate. Think about what you say and how you say it when your opinion differs from somebody else. Here's an example. When faced by a different view, don't say, "What do you mean by that?" Try instead, "That's really interesting. I hadn't thought about it like that. Tell me more." You see, keep the creative dialogue flowing. Tensions and misunderstandings are an integral part of collaboration with people that are different from us. And it's not an easy job. But if you want to achieve results, you need to learn to accept differences and to become more creative and capable to adapt to the different situations. Diverse teams are fertile ground for learning and development. And so is every challenge you will face together. So stay focused and keep reminding yourself that there is a win-win outcome to be had when working together in this open-minded and creative way. The handout entitled "Can't Work with This Person" will help you to explore the roots and possible solutions for a personal case of difficult work relationships. I'm Anita Silva. I am very different from you, and I wish you all the success.